For the thousands of Los Angeles residents who lost their homes in the wildfires, they have a big decision ahead. Do they rebuild or find somewhere new to live? And for people choosing to stay, Governor Gavin Newsom announced today that he wants to help streamline that rebuilding process. ABC 10 News reporter Danny Miskell has more on how he promises to help speed things up.
Governor Gavin Newsom signed an executive order on Sunday to waive 2 building permits he says will speed up the recovery process for homeowners and businesses.
As firefighters slowly get a handle on the fires burning in Los Angeles,
it's so hard to know where to start.
Residents are returning to neighborhoods that no longer exist.
I mean, we lost everything.
Seeing firsthand that everything is gone is going to be the first step in deciding if whether or not these residents plan to rebuild. And if they do, Governor Newsom is waiving state requirements to help them get back into their homes sooner. On Sunday, he waived the state's Environmental Quality Act. It's meant to protect surrounding residents from the pollution that's produced by construction. Newsom also waived the California Coastal Act. It's meant to protect the habitat of the coast while also making sure buildings aren't getting in the way of public access to the coast.
And it can take 3 to 6 months to pull a permit normally, and I imagine this is going to be probably weeks at the most.
Greg Cantor is the CEO of Murray Lampert, and he's a home remodeling expert. Greg says that while waiving the 2 permits will help fast-track the rebuild phase, there is one major challenge.
But what we don't know is how quickly the insurance companies are going to be able to process the claims.
Greg also says it matters how Los Angeles residents want to rebuild.
Is if you're building in kind, in other words, if you're just replacing in kind what was already there, it'll be a very fast-track permit. But if somebody wants to customize what they had, then that might extend the process.
And following the devastating Cedar fire that ripped through parts of San Diego County in 2003, Greg has some suggestions for homeowners.
In San Diego, when rebuilding happened, there were developments where people got together and hired a builder come in and do several homes at the same time instead of just one.
Governor Newsom's executive order is not just going to expedite the rebuild phase. He is also promising protections against price gouging on building materials, storage services, construction, and more until January of next year.
And Governor Newsom's order is doing 2 more things to streamline the rebuild phase, looking at other building permits that are also safe to suspend and discussing with the legislature what laws can be changed to speed things up while also making sure these same homes are still going to be protected against future wildfires. For ABC 10 News, I'm Danny Miskell. Back to you.